Hello, how are you today?
You know, I've had better days, but I've had worse days.
Oh, okay, we're going to get into that. First, I want to let you know my name is Lakeisha.
Mhm.
What is your name?
I'm Alexa. It's nice to meet
Alexa.
you.
It's wonderful to meet you,
Mhm.
Alexa. Before we go into this, I would just like to let you know that anything that we say is only disclosed to us unless I find that you are in danger or someone around you is in danger. Uh, can we agree to that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so what brings you in today?
Well, it's been kind of a crazy past few weeks, but basically, my boyfriend and I broke up.
Mhm.
I broke up with him, but I'm still really struggling with it. There's kind of a lot that goes into it. Basically, so he's Indian, and so kind of entering into the relationship, I didn't really expect to, I guess, go through all these cultural challenges that we have really gone through. So we've been dating for about 5 years, and like I didn't really interact with his family a lot. I because when I first met them, they kind of dismissed me and everything, and it was really complicated at the start of our relationship
Mhm.
because he was like, I kind of feel like I have to choose between you and my family. So obviously that was hard. But anyways, he ended up saying I want to fight for you and whatever, and so we ended up staying together. But it's just been just a journey to figure out what that looks like. And he would have to lie to his parents about coming over and stuff, and whenever he would come and hang out with me, he would have to lie about it. And so I just didn't feel I just felt like I had to earn their love and earn their respect.
Mhm.
And I already have kind of a broken family, and so it's just not really ideal to have another family that's not super
Right.
accepting. And so it's kind of just it was hard. And then ultimately, I'm super religious, and so he is religious, but we just didn't agree on a few things that I felt were pretty principle in my life, and I just
Mhm.
kind of wasn't willing to um work with him on it. And so anyways, we broke up, and we have a dog together, and so his name is Rufus, and he's probably the cutest thing you'll ever see in your life. Little beagle terrier.
Mhm.
But anyways, I took custody of the dog. Um, and it's just not fun to be around the dog all the time just because it reminds me of my relationship. And so um yeah, we've been broken up for about 3 months now.
Okay.
But and I thought I could kind of process all of it by myself, and I thought that I could just heal from it by myself, but I really decided that I needed some professional help on the
Mhm.
matter. So yeah, that's what I'm going through.
Okay. Well, first I want to ask, where are you and he at this time, as far as your interactions with each other? Because you still have to raise a dog, and
Yeah.
Rufus. I'm sorry, you still have to
Yes,
raise
Rufus.
Rufus.
Yeah.
So where are you guys as far as interaction with each other?
Yeah, so we decided we didn't want to cut everything off super abruptly. I did not think that was kind. I mean, we broke up it was very nobody was super upset. It was more of just it was kind and
Okay.
no bad blood.
Okay.
Um, Honestly, the hardest part is he still wants to communicate as if we were still in a relationship, and so he wants to still text me and Snapchat me. There's also so many loose ends that we haven't tied up that I just didn't think about. So on my notes app, we have we're getting crazy here. On my notes app, we have this Alexa and William folder.
Mm-hmm.
His name is William,
Okay.
and it was all the activities that we wanted to do in our relationship, and so it was all
Oh,
of
that's
these.
neat.
Yeah, it is neat, and so we have a bunch checked off, but it's a shared folder that's on my phone. We also, I mean, this is we thought this was a forever thing. I mean, of course you do, but we were on the Zillow app together, so every time that he saves a house, it goes to my email. We have each other's location. I mean, just like so many things I didn't think about breaking up that like
Mhm.
I'm still so connected to him. Um, we still like don't really text, but we sometimes Snapchat a little bit. Um, yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I think that's hard after you go from 5 years of like knowing and loving someone to like
Yes.
not
Yes.
being that anymore. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, after listening to you, first I want to commend you and William for breaking on good ground.
Mm.
That's a good, healthy way to, deal with the situation. Now, uh, it would seem that for the most part, just the cultural differences are the underlying issue,
Hmm.
and that's where it stops right there.
Yeah, that was the bulk of our issues, I would say. So,
Okay. Um, so it sounded like I heard you saying that you kind of felt hidden in a sense, like when you mentioned that, if he came to see you or something like that, he wouldn't tell the family, or you
mhm.
would have to keep secrets, and because I know that may have been hard for you, because I can imagine that was hard for you because you are spiritual. So, you may have felt a discord there. Then you mentioned, if I understand, having family issues of your
Mhm.
own with discord. So yeah, I can understand and empathize with the way you're feeling. Um, what do you have any like hobbies that you do just
Yeah.
for yourself?
Yeah, I sing in my worship team at church, so I'm like really passionate about that. I really enjoy singing.
Mhm.
I love hiking, good old nature. Um, what else do I do? Um, I enjoy playing with the pup, just having time. I babysit a lot too, so that's kind of
Okay.
fun. I definitely don't want kids for a long time, but I enjoy them for a few hours. So,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Keep that mindset.
I sure will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Well, so when you come here, what is it that you're looking for? What do you want to see come
Mm.
out of us meeting with one another?
Yeah, I think I just want to walk away empowered about the decision that I made.
Mhm.
I feel extremely confident in the decision I made to end our relationship, but what I kind of need is just like healing and to kind of process because I think after our relationship, I kind of realized there was a lot more red flags than I was willing to admit in my relationship. And I also had a lot of mentors and friends that actually like after we broke up told me that they like didn't approve of our relationship, and so it's kind of just like wrestling with like why nobody talked to me about these issues, or if they
Mhm.
did, like still doing it in a loving way because I just don't feel like a lot of people were accepting of my relationship, but I just wanted to fight for it so bad that
Yeah.
I just continued with it for so long. But ultimately, I think I just want to walk away from this experience, just kind of like being more confident in who I am and just being healed enough to start another relationship and not
Mhm.
have, I mean, of course you're gonna have baggage, but I think I would just like the freedom to know that like I'm good to go.
Okay.
So yeah, that's probably the thing I'm looking forward to out of this experience.
Okay. So if I'm understanding you, you just want to kind of set the past back and walk into the new you,
Yeah,
and new scenes and new vibrant activities,
yeah,
and yeah, you want to explore and live life.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, and it is well deserved. It is well deserved to you.
Yeah.
Um, so does just a question, does the dog like keep a, does it like,
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's
okay.
a there's definitely a little bit of a tether there for sure. It kind of feels like that is one way that we stay connected.
Mhm.
Because I think it's easier to tie up like I can add him off of Zillow, or I can take him off of Zillow, I can take him off the Notes app, I can obviously remove
Mhm.
my location. Like those are like easier steps than
Mhm.
like, hey, here's a dog human thing that like we were invested in taking care of together. So yeah, but he's so sweet. I don't want to give him to anyone else. So it's just like, don't know what to do. Okay,
Oh,
we're
okay.
good.
All right.
I thought you